Aqueous solution of an acid conducts electricity due to the presence of charged particles, called ions in it. Hydrochloric acid dissolved in water. The solution contains hydrogen ions and chloride ions. These ions carry electric current. Glucose and alcohol do not dissolve in water. These solutions do not produce hydrogen ions, or some other, in solution. So, due to absence of H+, glucose and alcohol do not conduct electricity. Hence, the bulb does not glow in the above experiment. Distilled water does not conduct electricity. It does not contain any ionic compound dissolved in it. Rainwater conducts electricity. While falling on earth through atmosphere, dissolves in acidic gas, CO2, and forms carbonic acid, H2CO3. Carbonic provides hydrogen ions and carbonate ions. So, due to presence of carbonic acid, rainwater conducts electricity. Please note that, rainwater may also dissolve other acidic gases such as SO2, NO2, etc. We observe that acids which dissolve in water can conduct electricity, HCl. Acids which do not dissolve in water do not conduct electricity, glucose. Rainwater conducts electricity because they dissolve in an acidic gas from air and forms acidic solution. Distilled water does not conduct electricity because it does not contain any ionic compounds. This experiment concludes that although all acids contain hydrogen, all the hydrogen-containing compounds are not acids. The hydrogen-containing compounds such as glucose and alcohol are not categorized in acids, because they do not dissociate in water to produce hydrogen ions. The acids which dissolve in water conduct electricity. Repeat the above procedure using alkalis such as sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, etc. and note down the results. Now we shall see what all bases have in common. When a base is dissolved in water, it always produces hydroxide ions. Base is defined as a substance which dissolves in water to produce hydroxide ions. Let us see few examples. Sodium hydroxide dissolves in water to produce hydroxide ions. The chemical equation is NaOH gives in the presence of water Na plus ions and OH minus ions. Please note that a sodium hydroxide solution shows basic behavior due to the presence of hydroxide ions in it. The next example is potassium hydroxide is a base which dissolves in water to give hydroxide ions along with potassium ions. The chemical equation is KOH in the presence of water, K plus ions and OH minus ions. Please note that a potassium hydroxide solution shows basic behavior due to the presence of hydroxide ions in it. The next example. Magnesium hydroxide is a base which dissolves in water to give hydroxide ions, along with magnesium ions. The chemical equation is MgOH minus 2 in the presence of water, Mg2 plus and 2OH minus. Please note that magnesium hydroxide shows basic character due to the presence of hydroxide ions in it. Repeat the above experiment, conduct electricity, using alkalis such as sodium hydroxide, NaOH, calcium hydroxide, etc., and note down the results. So, we can conclude what bases contain commonly a common property of all bases, or alkalis, is that they all produce hydroxide ions when dissolved in water.